Here's how you know a relationship is a good relationship for you. It makes you feel better about yourself, not worse. It makes you feel more loved. So if you are not getting those things, it's a relationship you can't be in.
Here is today's case. John has been friends with Shawanda for 20 years. After 5 years of dating, he refuses to marry her until she stops spending all of their money. Now, Shawanda says if John doesn't put a ring on it today, their relationship is through in divorce court. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, this is the case of Clarke versus Johnson.
Thank you, Juan. Mr. John Clarke.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Shawanda Johnson.
Yes, Your Honor.
To court today. You say the two of you have known each other for 20 years.
Yes.
You've been in a relationship for the last 5 years and you are having a number of issues.
Yes.
You want to discuss on divorce court today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll start with you, sir. Why don't you give me some background?
Shawanda has spending habits that are not becoming of a wife. And she doesn't give me the attention that I feel I deserve. And she gives more attention to our dog than she does me. And frankly, I'm just tired of it.
Wife, I'm still waiting on a ring, Your Honor. So I don't know about this whole wife thing, these 20 years and it's 5 years we've been together and I still haven't had a ring. So that's part of the problem too, is how long I'm supposed to be waiting for this imaginary wedding to happen.
Well, according to Mr. Clarke, he said there are reasons why.
Correct.
He has not proposed.
Correct.
Have the two of you talked about this because you met?
Yeah.
I know you met a long time ago.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you started dating, getting to a relationship 5 years ago.
Correct.
What happened 5 years ago that changed things?
5 years ago, we were friends, and my daughter...
Your Honor, he was actually stalking me
She
first,
stalked me.
so.
She stalked me, Your Honor.
So that's how we actually got
My daughter
started.
took modeling classes with her, and we were friends, and I was in a relationship at the time. And the second I became available, she jumped in my inbox. Mm-hmm. And she's hey, let's go out. So I said, okay, and then we started dating, and then she moved in, and it's been a roller coaster ever since.
So you go, you start dating, you get into the relationship, you move in together, and the last 4 years, you say there have been a number of issues, and that's why you have not proposed.
The most serious issue, yes, she spends way too much money.
Oh, give me an example of what you're talking about.
Well, she likes very expensive designer things.
Well, whose money is she spending?
Right.
Well, it's...
Because I work. So I don't know what he's
It's
talking about.
both of our money. Well, mostly her money, though.
Okay.
But
you still
And he
think that it's
gives.
excessive?
extremely excessive.
Give me some examples.
Well, she asked me to buy her a purse. The purse was $3,500.
$3,500?
$3,500. I said no because her daughter is a college student and she needs that for tuition.
Well, Your Honor, he came with this long laundry list of things on if you want to be my wife, these are things that you need to do in order to fulfill. And I worked hard on those. So I felt like that purse was an accomplishment.
That's because I knew we would get to this point,
yet.
Your Honor.
So,
She
you spent $3,500 on a purse. Do you often buy designer items that are that pricey?
We've been getting designers before we was together. He knew when he met me, it was head to toe, flawless, okay? Diva walking in the room, diva walking out. That's what it's all about. So it's nothing new to him. It's new as far as what he's used to. And I had, I helped step his game up also. So when it came to his things and helping him get nice suits and tailored and things like that. But then when I say this bag, he want to get, choked up or whatever. And it was okay, no, this is not how it's going to go down.
And you're making your own money.
Yeah, we're working together. We got a credit company together as a team, and so with that, I was okay, well, we got to, in order to get our clients and stuff, we got to look good. We can't be out here advertising to people and we're not even actually selling the product ourselves.
So God forbid you have a $250 purse. Because your clients will think what?
Your Honor, that's just one item.
Less of me.
That's just one item. That's not even the bulk of it. She fell in love with this dog all over the internet. Your Honor.
But did he even explain?
And how much did the dog cost?
The dog was $15,000 total. That's with delivery.
Okay.
And
$15,000.
$15,000.
You pay $15,000 for your dog? That's a lot of money.
It was an investment. Okay.
Well, you have 2 dogs.
I do.
How much you pay for yours?
And we ain't
They
talking
were
about
gifts.
insurance.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was my birthday. This is a birthday gift.
Extortion.
Okay?
This is
So
extortion.
here's the issue. Here's the issue because you didn't agree to pay $15,000
I would
for
never,
the dog.
Ever. Where I'm from, you get a dog that can protect you for a couple $100.
Why you
This
lying?
dog can't do nothing. This dog actually chews up everything I own.
Your
Choose
Honor,
up.
if I
So
may.
it cost $15,000, but it's actually costing you more.
Yes. It's a liability.
So I'm getting an understanding now on why some of these issues have come up because the 2 of you don't agree on some of these very large purchases. Have you talked about what is a maximum amount that we will spend individually without discussing it with the other and coming to an agreement with the other person?
Yes.
Is there a maximum
Your Honor,
amount?
there's no compromising with her. I can't.
So you haven't come to an agreement on that?
Yes, we have.
What
and
is
that's the
that
part
amount?
he's leaving out.
What is that amount?
Says make it make sense. That's his whole little motto. Make it make sense. So have I not made it make sense each time? Yep, boom. Right. I made it make sense.
I don't
each
think we
time.
would be here if
So
it made
look,
sense.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No. See, the thing is, we here because the fact is, all of this other stuff that he's adding on, he still ain't did what he's supposed to. We wouldn't be here if he would at least propose to me for us to even be together. But the dog was in a place of, because I can't have kids anymore, okay, Your Honor? And so with that, we wanted a kid of our own. So the dog was in place of us having a child. It was like, this is our child together.
Did you give her a list of things you wanted her to do in order for you to propose?
Yes, Your Honor.
First one, it's like before we even get to the real stuff, was more sex.
Your Honor, more. She put
sir,
me
was
out
this-
of the bed for the dog. In the middle of the night, got the dog out of the cage, put the dog in the bed with her, and kicked me out.
What do you say you've done? Because you say you've done a number of things to prepare yourself to be a wife, and you still don't have a ring.
Yes.
What do you
like
mean by
taking care of the kids, like both homes. Like we moved from Toledo to Vegas, okay, starting our own business. I have a whole dance studio in Toledo, okay? He came from working at where he was at, and with it, you know, he had the whole demand list.
John's marriage demands?
Marriage demands, right
Is this
there.
accurate?
Yep. First one, it's like before we even get to the real stuff, was more sex. Like, can we make some money first? He wanted me to change his diet. He's whole this veganista and all this stuff, so which was fine because I'm a health guru, but I wasn't that big, but I did. He wanted me to be more ambitious. Okay, well, us moving from Toledo to Vegas, I think that's pretty ambitious enough, wouldn't you say? Like,
And spend less money.
and spend less money. But at the same time,
3 out of 4 ain't
Look
bad
at
is
number
what you
one.
have to
Look
say.
at number
but at the
one,
same
Your Honor.
time, he said, make it make sense. And I made it make sense each time. Did I not?
Look, number
Boom.
one, Your Honor, more.
So-
She
so,
put
sir,
me
was
out
this-
of the bed for the dog. In the middle of the night, the dog, she's knocked out, sleep. The dog's
And
running
he
around
over
the
there
bedroom.
snoring like usual.
She usually sleeps in the bed with the dog. But this time,
What do you mean she put you out?
the dog was running
Goodbye.
around, chewing up
Over.
stuff. I wake up, and I put the dog in the cage.
Why you gotta
She
lie?
wakes up in the middle of the night, irate. She's like a cyborg, like with the laser beam eyes. She's like, "Where's Chanel?" I said,
Yeah.
I put her in her cage. She says, "Oh no, you didn't. Oh, you go sleep in the cage. Give me my baby."
She just
She
got
got
home.
up out of her sleep, stormed around the room
I
to the cage, stomping, got the dog out of the cage, put the dog in the bed with her, and kicked me out.
I'm not surprised the dog's name is Chanel.
Let's
Let's just get past that. Did you give her a list of things you wanted her to do in order for you to propose?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has she fulfilled anything on the list, according to you?
Well, business-wise, she does make a lot more money. And
What is your time frame?
I don't have a
What's your time
specific
frame?
time frame.
What's your time frame?
But
we all want to know.
I don't have a specific time frame.
Have you been married before?
Yes, I have.
Now, there are a number of reasons. Marriage is a big decision. And you definitely want to address, if you think there are red flags, you want to address those before going into marriage. But I'm going to tell you, there's never going to be the perfect person and the perfect time and that perfect scenario.
Preach.
Now, Miss Johnson, I know you over there saying preach, but I
Yeah.
got something to say to you too.
Oh, I'm listening.
The two of you do not speak the same language when it comes to finances. And that is one of the number one reasons that there are difficulties in marriage when you're not on the same page when it comes to the finances. The two of you have to come to terms on this and agree that you will come to each other, and the two of you have an agreement in place that if you're going to spend over a certain dollar amount on an item,
Can I ask a
you have to discuss it and agree with each other, because you're living together now. It's just not about what you want to purchase with your own money.
Right, true.
Because now you're talking about money that's building the life that you want together.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
I'm not finished. And that's the main issue here, because you do have a lot of responsibilities. And I've seen this as a career woman myself. You make your own money. You go in, but when you go into a marriage, it's not just about, well, this is my money, I'm gonna spend it how I want to. It has to be a compromise, and it has to be communication about what you deem
we compromised.
is appropriate.
He's gonna cut me right off.
We compromised.
Can I
we both
Can we
want
compromise
another
on
child.
me saying
we want
first?
another child.
Can,
Unfortunately, she can't carry. So then she wants to get this $15,000 dog, but we still have plans for surrogacy.
Okay, so you want to save for that, is what you're saying?
Yes, and we were saying for that. That's where
That's true.
The price was about, on the low end, it was about $45,000.
Your Honor,
we found, and we've been looking in Canada, we've been looking all over.
Okay.
Your Honor, but with that, so we do communicate, we do come to an understanding. And the surrogacy,
No, you don't have an understanding.
No, because he's leaving out stuff. The thing is, the surrogacy was gonna come after the marriage. After we got married, we were gonna do this. And it's like every year, even his friends like, John, what you gonna do? What's up, man? What you waiting? Like somebody gonna snatch that up. Like, then you still ain't put a ring
wedding
on
cost
it?
too.
We didn't check things off the list. I didn't check things off his demands list. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to be waiting for.
How long are you willing to wait for it?
30 days.
So you give him 30 days from today.
What's the date? That part.
Okay, we're gonna follow up in 30 days. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. Ms. Johnson, you have children.
Yes,
you have 2
ma'am.
children already?
Yes, ma'am.
How long are you willing to wait?
Not very long, Your Honor.
What is not very long?
I'm knocking on 40. He up past 40. We didn't check things off the list. I didn't check things off his demands list. So I don't know what else I'm supposed to be waiting for.
Well, you say you're waiting for a ring. So I'm asking you, how long are you willing to wait for it?
30 days.
So you give him 30 days from today.
What's the date? That part.
Okay, we're gonna follow up in 30 days. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Clarke? You
say,
have
Mr.
30
Clarke?
days to complete that meal.
I'll consider it.
Okay, so I guess
Consider it a
we'll see what
challenge.
happens in 30 days.
I guess we will, Miss.
So you have this company that you've built, you've been working on together.
That I built.
You're actually suing.
That's-
You say you're suing for $3,000. You say
Yes,
she
Your
owes
Honor.
you.
Yes, Your
Is it
Honor.
money related to the company?
Yes, Your
Tell
Honor.
me about that.
She was building her dance studio in Ohio, and she needed a loan for $3,000. I didn't put a time frame on it. I didn't.
Well, of course, you don't put a time frame on
Right,
anything.
I didn't put a date when I wanted it or anything.
He sure don't. He just kind of freely do whatever.
I loaned her the money, and I'm thinking, in a reasonable amount of time, she would pay me back.
What has happened?
Okay.
Have you had any conversations about the $3,000 and why it hasn't been
Yes,
paid
we
back?
have.
Because we know you got the money, Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
She
Income tax, he got it back.
She told me I owed her for expensive tailor designer dog clothes in the amount of roughly $2,000. She said, "Oh, you owe me for the dog clothes." I said, that's extortion. I didn't agree to that. I don't owe you, and plus, you owe me. How can I owe you when you owe me?
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a DJ. I'm a celebrity DJ
In
Las
Vegas. Listen, DJs in Vegas make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So money is not an issue for the two of you. He said that you owe him this $3,000.
He done got that money back tenfold, Your Honor.
So you do owe him the money?
I do not.
I gave it to her in
It was
cash.
not a loan. It was an investment.
What was the agreement in place that he would get in return at that time?
There was no agreement. It was, here you go. I support everything you're doing. I'm here for you.
Well, when you make an investment, it's because you expect to get a return of some type. So you said it was an investment. So how did you pay him back?
I paid him back when tax season. turned around, tax season, I gave him the money back. So not less than a year.
That's a lie.
Oh, so you're saying you gave him the money back. You
I
did
gave
owe
him the money back.
You gave it
See
back.
how the story
But
changed?
where's your proof that you gave him the $3,000 back?
I got it in text.
You have it in a text message? Where's your evidence of that today?
In my phone.
Where's your phone?
I don't know. It's somewhere, but I can get it.
Well, but no, you knew you were coming to court and that he was asking about the $3,000, right?
She knew she was coming. She knew she didn't have it. That's why.
Because it was been and done and over with. It was signed, sealed, delivered, and we moved on. And now we're talking about this ring that's not even in the picture.
We haven't
I'm talking
moved
about
on.
for him.
Ms. Johnson?
Because that was like 2 years ago. I've been in the building going on 2 years now. He's trying to cover up his tracks because he has not proposed yet. I don't get it.
Ms. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want your proof, ma'am, that you paid the $3,000 back. You say you have evidence of that in a text message?
Yeah.
And you have that here with you today in your phone?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to retrieve it. Is there anything else you want to say, Mr. Clarke? Because she says she's going to present her evidence.
You see her story change. Was it an investment, or was it a gift, or?
Sir, she's going to present her evidence, and this matter will be resolved. Is there anything else you have to say?
Because you bringing this up after we done finished everything else. Oh, now I owe you money.
Well, look, I don't want to wait 30 days. So, Shawanda.
Oh, my God.
I love you. You are the love of my life. I don't want to be with nobody but you. With all your spending habits and flaws, I still accept you. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will. Oh. Oh, my God. You gonna mess up our makeup. Oh, thank you, bailiff.
Nice ring.
So are we going to forgive this $3,000 now?
No.
Yeah, you a lie.
I still want my
You a
$3,000.
lie. It's pretty. Thank you, baby.
Well, Mr. Clarke, if it had to be done anywhere, I guess divorce court was the way to go.
So hopefully we won't come back here.
I don't want to see. I don't want to
we
see the two
ain't.
of you back here.
You can come to the wedding.
Okay. Juan will officiate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she can marry him.
Well, congratulations.
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Congratulations, Mr. Clarke, the future Mrs. Clarke. I'm
Yeah.
happy for the two of you that you made it work out.
I still want my money.
I understand that.
I'll
But you
make
know
it up
what?
tonight.
Here's what we're gonna do. You know everything that we discussed today. The two of you go to pre-marital counseling.
Okay.
Go to premarital counseling, work these things out. So when the wedding date comes and you're making those promises that you're going to make to each other, you'll be prepared to keep those promises. That's my advice to the two of you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor. I thought what Judge Faith said was great about compromising, and it really hit home. I felt it. Okay, did you pull it in?
Yes, I put it in.
So before any major purchase, we're gonna come to an agreement.
I feel very blessed, and I'm just thankful right now, and I can't stop crying. So, and I'm definitely taking notes to everything she said. I'm calling my therapist as soon as I leave here so we can start our counseling. So, yeah.
I know we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together because we were made for each other.
Yes, yeah. Love you too.
Love you.